Welcome back to ESA Summer 21. We're raising money for Save the Children. Links to donate can be found below the stream. We would also like to thank Twitch and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. Now we're here, ladies and gentlemen, with Lemin running some Sonic Robo Blast 2. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. As said, this is Sonic Robo Blast 2. It is a Sonic fan game originally made in the Doom engine. Now it's just a bit more of a modified Doom engine, but yeah, basically it's still in the Doom roots. It's basically a fan game made in Doom. So yeah, it's pretty out there, but there's a lot of tight movement and a lot of times you're gonna have to focus, which is why Revrag is gonna help a lot out here.
Да, ребят, это фан-гейм Sonic Robo Blast 2. Он сделан на движке Дума. Это Doom. Знакомьтесь.
The first kind of, Green Hill-ish kind of level. You have them in like every Sonic game almost.
И уровень в духе Green Hill.
You can see I'm using these dashes in air to get like,
Green
instant
Hill
speed,
Zone.
which is what I'm going to be using throughout the entire run. Really.
И мы тут можем, короче, дэшиться.
These instant dashes are very useful. I mean, it's instant speed, so it's gonna, you can...
Ну, хоть не FPS в этот раз, да.
At least a little bit.
Yeah, there's also the spin dash that is using right now to get that shield. So this is a whirlwind shield, which allows you to do a double jump. And yeah, it is gonna be used a lot for the...
У нас щит есть, который позволяет нам делать двойные прыжки.
Yeah, the windshield is basically the honestly the best shield for speedrunning because it lets us get more height, which lets us do skips, and obviously that's a good thing.
Очень круто раннер пролетел.
So this boss is the first time I'm going to be using first person mode.
И сразу же до первого босса доходим.
Really helps me aim the camera a lot easier.
Эгмана.
This boss can go left or right. It's completely random.
Он, короче, рандомно летает влево-вправо. Вот люблю. Сам, короче, когда что-то делаю, добавляю каких-то врагов, я тоже им ставлю типа параметр. Рандом лево, рандом право. Вот. И он его легко раскидывает вот этим воздушным дэшем.
And you go like, I think it's 0.5 the amount of speed, I mean 1.5 the amount of speed you normally go. Yeah, so you can
так, он тут немножко
bounce on these springboards.
запнулся.
But it's pretty precise, like the hitbox of it is...
Тут очень тоненький уровень, это пошел.
But yeah, here we have something that's a bit annoying to do.
Yeah,
Вау, вау, вау.
Yeah,
Не повезло, не повезло.
That we try and do there. And it basically skips all the steam, but I didn't.
Теперь придется вот по медленному пути.
The slopes in this game can give you
по визуальному не получилось.
Yeah, like that's mainly one of the points that I mean, it's like dash is really good. Is that any slope you go to, you can get a lot of speed off it just by dashing.
Alright, and now we are going into Techno Hill 2 with more speed shoes.
Yeah.
And in this level, we are gonna try to aim...
Вот, это вообще легендарный мод, его там типа делали. Вот первый Sonic Robo Blast, это вообще древний фан-гейм, он очень кривой.
At the very next, there's a platform going up and down, and we don't really wanna...
И так получилось, что он получил свое продолжение, Sonic Robo Blast 2. И его там очень много лет разрабатывали, там 10 что ли, или больше. И вот, типа, несколько лет назад, по-моему, пару лет назад, он получил свое вообще очень масштабное обновление, вот, сильно поменяли графику, сильно улучшили. И вот, собственно, то, что вы сейчас видите.
The goop is not good to fall into. It like kind of just slows you down in it, and you have to like wait till you go back up. So yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't manage to get the 1 or 2.
So yeah, one or two. So this boss is pretty similar to. Oh, my hands are on ESDF for some reason. But yeah, this boss is pretty simple. But if you lose track of them, they'll go like in a really fast loop, and it's hard to keep track.
Yeah, when you want to go too fast on this boss, sometimes you're just gonna miss him because you have a lot of invisibility frames.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you miss him,
Так,
it's
вот
really hard to
очередного босса гасим. Главное попадать в тайминг, потому что
This is our first water level.
Yep.
у него начинают врубаться кадры неуязвимости.
Jumps and bounces are pretty precise,
И
but it does get it. This keeps,
нужно стукать,
all
короче,
this
по таймингу.
platforming.
Yeah. And go
Spin
roll.
dash jump.
Да.
Yeah. Look at
People
it.
of this section.
Начали,
Yeah, that was pretty decent.
а водяной
Yeah,
такой
that
надо.
was
Уровень.
pretty fast.
So yeah.
Конечно, водяной уровни Соников
Yes,
мне не очень
like-
нравятся, но
Yeah, the spin dash really helps in the water to build up speed, because if you dash in the water, you actually don't get the amount of speed you would get if you're not in the water.
Yeah.
надо стараться, короче,
Oh, I might pull off.
дэшиться в воздухе,
Yeah,
потому
that-
что
Oh,
в воде мы не набираем скорость вообще.
Alright, so this fish bounce at the beginning is
Как видите, он
pretty hard.
сразу вот
You have some
этот
kind of setup
дэш в
for it,
воздухе делает,
but you need to do
как только
pretty
выпрыгивает
perfect
из-под
jumps and
воды.
stuff, or otherwise you're just not gonna get the height and distance. And it did manage to get the best cycle here, which is again like these platforms rising up and down. You wanna get them in the right time.
Yeah. You want to make sure
This
not
is-
to get
Опа.
crushed there, because it is possible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Вот эта скорость набрал и
this overall is
зацепился в
pretty
обугл.
good.
Really good dipsy for the moment.
And here we have the water slides. You're going to want to dash as much as possible on these.
Yep.
The other characters that can't do these air dashes.
Так, стараемся делать
they
дэши,
have a pretty rough time here. Well, they're going much
но при
slower.
этом никуда там не улететь
You want to take advantage of that Sonic ability.
излишне.
It's not
Так,
so
хороший
much
прыжок.
money, but that's still very good. That's still
Oh yeah, it's still very good.
Нормально, нормально.
What's also good about this game is that you have a lot of different routes, and I will be honest, I'm not too familiar with the
И
routes
снова
of each
бустает
of
с
the
Экманом.
characters, but there might be some characters that
Ну-ка,
use
получай,
different
Агман.
routes, and
Он
this
выныривает,
game has a lot of secrets and all.
довольно рандомно.
Yeah,
So-
there's 6 characters in this game.
И мы, короче, вот видим,
They all,
что
like, they all
Игман,
play
который
extremely
пускает вот
differently,
эти вот
and,
электрические
the
штуки,
routes
это
for each character
настоящие,
also
остальные
very
двойники.
Yeah, and there's a lot of areas to
Стукаем
explore in this game if
по-настоящему.
you wanna try it out.
Yeah.
It is actually free. And
Yeah.
you just gotta go to srb2.org.
Yeah.
Опа.
Here we are in Castle Eggman.
Nice.
Again,
Ну вот
trying to
тут
get
уже
these
жестко уже
cycles.
пошло.
So on these launchers,
Попали в Castle Eggman.
it's basically like you wanna get the best amount of distance and stuff, and so you gotta release them at the right time. And they can allow you to skip a lot of stuff, like you can see here.
Yeah. But yeah, the swingers are
Очень быстрый
really-
уровень.
You need to dash right after you jump after them, and then you get like a ton of distance, and
Yeah.
that's where they become useful. Here, I'm gonna do a spin dash jump to skip waiting for stuff to fall.
Nice. Yeah, because normally this.
Вот тут жесткая секция, она сразу дэшится после прыжка,
But
выдерживает тайминг.
one or two.
That's okay.
Кайфово,
That's okay.
кайфово.
That's okay.
That is a really good time on that level.
Alright.
Really good time. Now Castle Eggman 2. Let's see. Yeah. Getting these getting on these platforms fastly can be pretty hard.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, there's some more cycles. This game has a lot of cycle-based stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Пролетаем замок вообще.
Slope jumps, weird shield guy collision.
As you can see, we can skip so much
В
stuff.
общем, набираем скорость и сохраняем ее, и просто летим.
Yeah, slopes are really the key to Sonic any percent. I mean, it really is all about slopes, and this game has a lot of level packs and like mods that people make their own levels. And the first thing we really do when we try to speedrun these new levels is we'll look for slopes to abuse and to get new skips of those slopes. So really, like, using the dashes and the slopes is really like, when it comes to the Sonic speedrun, that's what it's about. You want to really try and find the best ways you can abuse those slopes.
Yep. That's a 115. That's a pretty damn good time as well.
Yeah.
Отличное время.
Yeah.
Time is going pretty well.
It's going alright.
I don't know this boss. So yeah, you can just go through these spikes if you.
Ну, отлично. Поднимает, короче, шипы кнопками.
You gotta press this
Бьет
button.
Эгмана.
And the good thing about this is that they are not random. It is the same pattern every time, so you just know what you need to do here. And as we will see later, some bosses have some bad RNG.
Yeah, bosses like this you really need to be grateful for. You need to savor this moment. You need to really really enjoy this boss, because later
Опять же,
bosses
тут много Эгманов, но мы бьем только того, который
you kind of just have to deal with
использует атаку.
That is Castlevania 3, so Arcane 1, and I'm gonna have to be quiet because
Arcane 1 is really hard level, so first of all you gotta unfortunate death there, but you gotta make a spin dash jump here, which is actually frame perfect.
Yeah.
So if you miss it, you just lose a lot of time and it's really not easy. And then gonna make this bounce here, bounce on this turtle, and now the anvil skip.
Yeah. There's an
Let's see.
anvil in this level that we used to use, but then we found a skip for it and we called it the anvil skip, and then we found another skip for that skip, so we called it the anvil skip, and then there's a skip for that skip that we call the anvil skip, but there's a lot of them, but today we use the anvil skip, I believe. It's just
This level has quite a big history.
О, Трайан говорит, что вот они нашли скип, назвали его, по-моему, как-то. Потом нашли скип этого скипа, и так его назвали, типа, скип этого скипа.
That was still pretty nice.
Yeah, it's alright.
И...
And now Arcane 2, where we are gonna be introduced to minecarts.
А потом еще скип того скипа. И их уже не стали называть, какие-то названия им давать. Ну, в общем-то, череда филигранных прошло. Не теряем вообще скорости.
Used to make the skip in Arcane 1. There's some other strats.
Да, тут армор взяли.
Yeah, if I didn't do that frame perfect rail spin dash jump thing, then I could have used a tornado, which would have been a little safer, but it's a second star, and
And we are going into the minecart section.
Yeah, going into the minecart section now. There is a minecart skip here, where we do a pretty precise jump to skip a part of the track.
О, сейчас будет жесткий скип.
Hopefully you'll get it.
Yeah, but
Сейчас будет очень жестко. Этот скип, он, короче, довольно тяжелый.
Actually getting to the skip, you have time for some messages.
На тележке.
Oh, absolutely. We got some donations coming in here. We have $10 from Anonymous with no comment, but thank you very much. And we got $10 from Gray that says, had to donate after that rockout. And he's referring to that amazing drum cover from before this. Thank you guys so much for that lovely, lovely donation. And keep them coming in.
О, ё-моё! Что ж ты делаешь-то? Нормально. Ничего себе! Сделал, да? Очень сложный скип. Тут уже был прежде на каком-то марафоне Sonic Robo. И там чувак просто люто застрял на том скипе. Прям вообще.
All kind of places, and it's pretty hard to hit him in, depending on where he is.
Okay.
And you also gotta avoid these bombs that can easily get you killed.
They can, yeah.
Because when you go into the phase 2, as you can see, you don't have the walls anymore, so you can die pretty easily. And right for
Еще руина, наоборот, все правильно, все как по учебнику.
With a lot of jumps, a lot of
Хрестоматийный ран.
there's a lot of precise stuff going on this level.
Yeah, and there's pretty much lava in all of the levels.
Yeah, the main thing is this damage boost. We're gonna be taking damage on purpose.
Джерони комментит Соника. Так это не Соник, это вообще Дум. Я вообще Тизуру позвал, но он что-то не пришел.
You can use it later. Oh, actually, no, okay, I'm wrong. No, there is a second place. You want to use it, which is coming up.
Yeah, there's gonna be a pretty big skip.
Yeah.
Where normally you will have to use a ball, which
Yeah.
will get you through the lava and stuff without actually touching it. But we can skip it by damage boosting and using these springs to directly go the other part of the level, and he gets it. Nice.
Yeah, that skip is cool to do, but it is very risky. Like, there is a platform you can land on nearby, and I do recommend using that to anyone picking up this game.
Yeah,
That's
because
the birds.
oh, interesting. Yeah, these birds can be pretty annoying. They get you pretty easily.
Yeah.
Птицу схватила, но
The skip he
в
did.
принципе ничего
He
страшного.
actually had 0 rings, so if he touched lava, he was dead.
Проходим
But the platform,
уровень.
there's
Теперь у
actually a
нас
shield.
игрок зон.
And you can use that to kind of recover if you mess up.
Движущаяся
Oh,
платформа.
nice start of Egg Rock 1.
Yeah.
So there is a pretty tight cycle to make here at the beginning on these platforms. And he did get it.
И нам не повезло с циклом.
Quite a time save.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
kind of unfortunate.
И ранее
Sorry
еще
for
падает.
that. Hopefully that wasn't wrong.
Alright. So yeah, Egg Rock will see a lot more. Okay, do not get stuck in the corner. Egg Rock will see a lot more tight movement. Like the game generally ramps up difficulty at Egg Rock because it's the last zone. Well, technically the last zone. I mean, there is Black Core, but it's basically the same as Egg Rock.
Так, вот тут очень сложное место.
So yeah, room where we have a bit more low gravity, we can kind of just jump through it.
Yeah, and doing this room with the speed.
Ну, короче,
I mean, just did. It's
он,
actually
кстати,
pretty
в космосе,
risky,
поэтому не
like,
может
really
дышать.
easily in this room.
Гравитация
Yeah,
смешная.
you should do it.
If you get hit once by the walls, it's kind of just you're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
It's best to
И
land
проходит
on
этот уровень.
platforms in between.
Нормально.
Take
Ну,
a
в
good
принципе,
start.
короче, самый жесткий скип в ране это
Oh,
на
And
тележке
to the
был.
longest level in the game, where we have a
И дальше
tree
чувак просто хорошо
bending
прыгает.
that lets us skip
Ну и там еще,
the
я не помню, что там еще
gravity
было.
switches we got it.
yeah.
And it's not frame perfect, but it's pretty tight. Unfortunately, it didn't get it first try, but it get it second try.
На этом
Now
уровне
we have
просто
some
лютая
cycles
скорость.
to get.
Okay, this has been a bit.
Вы успеваете вообще следить, что происходит?
But yeah, in this level, there's
Жестко.
gravity
Просто
switches,
жестко.
which you can see right here. And yeah, actually, if you play the game without really changing the options, you might be wondering why the camera isn't turning the other way around. And that's because there is actually a setting to keep the camera in the right direction. Like, right.
Yeah.
I don't know, you say it, right gravity?
Yeah, it just keeps the. It basically. I don't explain it either because I've been using this option for so long. I cannot remember what it looks like with the default. But basically, it will look weird.
Yeah.
It will look weird and it'll be very disorientating. And there's an option to make it not be. Oh.
Тут рассказывают, что есть всякие смешные настройки.
Oh, that's
That's
pretty sad.
Unfortunate.
But it's
Особенно настройки камеры.
Not too long ago.
Still have to
Yeah,
go
that
to
is-
the elevator, but it's alright.
Yeah, that's
Ну,
the
падение,
thing.
конечно,
If you wanted to
неудачное.
make that cycle,
Максимально.
it's really close to getting it, but
Пришлось ретраить.
not quite close enough.
Сейчас вот делаем еще раз.
But
Аккуратненько.
we
Ранее
are
уже
to
прям
the Yoku
аккуратненько.
box skip, which Lemin is of course
Понимаю.
gonna be doing.
Yes, the Yoku box
And
skip.
it's a very hard trick. You gotta dash jump on one of the tiny platforms that you see here and make it to
Тут
your way.
платформы появляются, убираются. Надо, короче,
And
попасть в
there we
цикл.
go, you get it. That is really sick.
Ooh, okay, let's wait a bit.
Alright.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Нормально, пролетаем ловушки.
There's been a few instances where Lemin died just after doing
Yes,
this skip, and it's
yeah.
it's rough to see.
There was another marathon where I did make the skip and then I died right after it. So I hope it's good that that did not happen at ESA.
Yeah. It's a really good time. Tier 1 is really good for the server.
Yeah.
And now we're entering this Metal Sonic race.
И тут гоночка с
But
металлическим Соником.
actually, Metal Sonic is gonna have a little trouble to catch up on Lemin.
Yeah.
So it should be good.
He's gonna do his best, but he's probably gonna be behind by a bit. I'm gonna try a skip hit. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna try a skip. Where you
Так, раннер сейчас попробует скип
I
сделать.
didn't get it.
Чуть-чуть
Yeah,
не
you
допрыгнул,
skip the
чуть-чуть.
gravity switch and then you'd,
Забавно.
basically
Забавно.
do this a lot faster. You wouldn't have
Хорошие
to do this
попытки, но
and
чуть-чуть
right
не
now.
хватило.
It's a pretty tough skip, so...
Yeah.
Вот эти штуки, они, короче, меняют гравитацию.
And yeah, it is kind of like the Metal Sonic race in Sonic Mania, for those familiar. I mean, I
It's
guess
like-
Lemin.
Ну, вот раннер использует камеру от первого лица, тут чтобы целиться.
Yeah, both in Sonic CD and Sonic Mania, it's kind of like that. I mean, I believe this is a remix of the Metal Sonic boss theme in the CD.
Oh yeah.
И бьем Медл Соника.
But yeah, this boss is pretty simple. All you do is first get them into. You need to hit them 5 times in total, and then they'll go into the part where they start dashing towards you and bouncing off the walls.
Yep. And you just want to avoid it, and then you just hit him again, and
Yeah.
then he does the same thing again.
Yeah, it's very simple, which is
А тут
why
он
this is
начинает
a
летать
good time to
туда-сюда,
mess
это
with
самое, мы
there are any.
избегаем. Ого.
Oh, absolutely. I just want to quickly remind everyone about our current
Нормально,
bid bar and
нормально.
milestone we have going on
Ну
for the
все,
remainder of
сюда
the event.
Метл
We
Соник,
still have one
сдавайся.
bid bar, which is the ending choice for Dark Souls. Right now we have To Link to Fire in the lead with $468, but the Dark Lord is not far behind with $378. You still have some time to get donations in to change the outcome of that. And not only do all donations go towards Save the Children, which is awesome, but also to snipe our milestones of ESA Summer 2020. It's at $51,985.
Отлично,
We're
взорвали
so
Метл
close to
Соника.
meeting that milestone, as well as
Хорошая
proceeding to
работа.
that 60,000 milestone for that bonus run of Resident Evil Village. So keep those donations coming in. It's for a great cause, and you guys are amazing.
Great.
Yeah, that's great. And we are actually entering the final boss now that we beat Metal Sonic,
Yeah.
which has some more RNG.
Yes. Now, this boss uses Doom AI. And Doom AI is very inconsistent. They might walk straight towards you, they might not. But basically, we want to get them into this goop.
Поздравляем, босс, это Doom AI.
And
Yeah.
Искусственный
And now you
интеллект,
just wanna hit him a lot
гибельный.
of times.
yeah.
But the thing is, it keeps firing at you, so it is pretty easy to miss. And then when you start moving again,
И он, да, он действует как обычный враг из Дума, короче.
Yeah.
so that makes it
Просто
pretty unpredictable.
ходит и стреляет, ходит и стреляет.
And then the same thing starts again. You get him into the group, and you hit him.
Так надо его заманить.
Ooh, I did not like that. I did not like that. I did not like that.
Hey.
Not one bit.
Yeah, you gotta be careful
Yeah.
there because the
Это
walls
было
are
опасно,
down,
опасно.
and you can easily die here
Yes.
if you try to dash into him. Oh, and there we go. He actually beat the boss, and the time is coming up really soon now.
Yeah.
It's
Top,
9:30.
Сейчас
time will
будет
begin when
время.
the ending cutscene. I mean, it'll end when the ending cutscene begins.
И время будет, когда начнется
Time.
окончательная катсцена.
Okay.
И это...
Nice.
I skip the credits, obviously.
Very nice.
Yeah.
И это ГГ.
That was a really good run,
Классно.
honestly. And,
That was actually a really good run. That is a 24:09 RTA.
Oh, nice. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really fun overall run. And yeah,
Отличный ран. Вообще все круто. Типа, были смерти, но типа в целом очень хороший ран, хорошие скипы. Ну, вообще там пара скипов он не показал, ну да, правда, но типа все равно красавчик. Красавчик.
And yeah, I encourage anyone to join if they're like interested in this game, running a Sonic, and yeah.
Yeah, there are
И, в общем-то, ран на минуту от VR. На полминуты даже идет.
Don't be afraid to join.
На 40 секунд.
Many people to join and
Там, по-моему, надо еще и ГТ посмотреть. Кто-нибудь видел ГТ?
yeah, shoutouts to ESA.
Yeah, ESA for giving us a spotlight here. It's been really fun. So yeah, thanks to everyone involved. And yeah, so then.
Thank you guys so much for that amazing Sonic Blast run. Coming up next, guys, stay tuned because we are continuing with the Sonic trend here with some Sonic 1 SMS by Arjik. But now, some intermissions. Stay tuned.
И, ребятки, отдыхайте. Сейчас перерывчик.